everyone, welcome. This is a full body workout using our loop band. So these come in a number of different resistance levels, so choose the one that works for you. Also, if you need to modify any of these particular exercises based again on the resistance of your loop band, do that accordingly. So we're going to do 12 to 15 reps of each one of these exercises, and always we got to get warmed up first. So let's do a nice step out jack. Bring those arms up and overhead. Tap that toe out to each side. All right, let's hinge over at the waist. Put that toe up towards the ceiling and reach with that same hand on that same side, alternating. Nice flat back, hinge at that waist, toe up. All right, let's put our palms down. We're gonna bring our heels up towards our glutes. Drive those elbows back, really open up that chest. All right, let's step out side to side, really reach with those fingertips each direction. Let's take that arm up at a diagonal. Really reach from those toes up to those fingers. Stretch. Do some nice big arm circles to the back. Switch directions. All right, let's reach up high, bend over, reach toward those toes. Really reach and stretch. All right, let's reach up high and then down low. All right, let's go the other direction, same thing. All right, let's get ourselves started. So grab your loop band that you're going to use today, and feel free, if you want to switch different loop bands for different exercises, do that as well. Like I said, 12 to 15 reps of each one of these. Our first one's going to be a seated single arm row. So we're going to sit down on our mat. You're going to put that loop band around one of those feet. All right, hold on to it, fingertips down, get a good grasp. Sit nice and tall, chest out, nice and straight, abs pulled in, but then bring that loop band, pull it back towards that hip joint, towards your waist. All right, we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna switch legs and switch arms. So put that loop band on that other foot, and we're gonna grab onto it nice and firmly. Keep that elbow in, straight, sit up tall. Bring that hand back towards that hip, that lower waist. We're keeping our hips and our shoulders square. We're not opening it up, we're bringing our using those arms to bring it straight back. Do your 12 to 15 reps. Good. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an alternating lateral leg raise. So we're gonna put this glute band around our legs. The further down you put it towards your ankle, the more challenging it will be. You can bring it up as well as just right below your knees. So get a good stable base. We're gonna lift that straight out to the side. Keep that toe pointed forward. Abs pulled in. Pull it straight out to the side, alternating. 12 to 15 reps on each leg. Nice and slow and controlled. Nice. All right, so take our band off our feet, and we're gonna do now an upper body move. So we're gonna put our hands right inside that loop. So the loop goes out on the outside of our hands. Roll our shoulders down and back, abs pulled in. You're gonna bring it up, chest level, and then open. Just push that resistance out and away, and then release it just to the point that the tension has loosened. We don't want our band to be all loopy-goopy like this. We've got some new word, loopy-goopy. Remember to keep those shoulders down. Bring it up to chest height, open, close, and release. Again, depending on the resistance on your band, you may be able to push it either further or not as far. All right, I'll do one more. Good. All right, next up is a 3-step lateral walk. So we're gonna put that band back down on our legs, put it below the knees. You have the option to put it closer to your knees or closer to your ankles, whichever works for you, but we're gonna sit down in that little bit of a squat position. We're gonna step out, bring it back, out, and out for 3. And again, we're not letting that band get loose. We're keeping tension on it the whole time. Nice and slow and controlled. So step, step, step. If you want, you can lower it down further. You may not get as big as steps, again, just depending on how much resistance your band has. Abs pulled in, slight bend in those knees. You should be feeling this in the glutes, the upper part of those legs, and those hamstrings. You want to go 12 to 15 each direction. Now that said, I did kind of lose count. So do your 12 to 15 each way. All right. I feel like that was the proper number. All right, so now we're going to get down onto the ground, onto the mat again. We're going to do a bicycle crunch. So we're going to put that band around the bottom of each shoe, right across those shoelaces. And we're gonna bring ourselves down. Make sure that back is pushed into the mat. And you're gonna bring one knee up, alternated elbow to that knee. And then we're gonna switch. Keep those foot flexed so that the band stays on your shoe, and alternate between the two. Really twist that upper body. Use that hand just to kind of support your head. You're not pulling on your neck. Maybe 15 on each side. Good. All right, nicely done. All right, our next exercise, we're gonna stay on our mat. We're gonna do a glute bridge and then a knee opener. So you're gonna put that loop band right below your knees. That nice and set into place. And we'll lay ourselves down. If you want, you can put your hands underneath your rear end a little, just to maybe in fist. Keep that back rotated and pushed into the mat. Knees are bent. We're gonna lift up, really tighten those glutes. We're gonna open our knees and bring them back to starting. So glute bridge up, open, close. Again, keeping resistance on that band. Nice and slow and controlled. Reset my band here a little bit. Really tighten up those glutes. With that whole range of motion. Do your 12 to 15 reps. Perfect. All right, next up is gonna be our tricep kickback. So we're gonna go back to standing. Take the loop off those feet. All right, so we're gonna put our hands through our band so that it's across our palm and across the top part of our hand. You're gonna put one hand up there on that alternate shoulder. Slight bend, knees in, slight bend in the knees, abs in. Push that band back behind. Keep those shoulders nice and square. Keep that arm close to your body. Really tighten up that tricep. Good, we're gonna switch to the other side, same thing. You're gonna put that hand up on that alternate shoulder. You're gonna grab onto that band, palm kind of down, press it down and back. Few more. Nicely done. All right, we're going to an alternate step out squat. So again, we're gonna put that band around each leg. This time, let's do it right above our knee. You can do it right above or right below, whichever you prefer. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna step out, squat down, and then come back in. Out, down, back in. Let's turn those toes out a little bit and make it like a sumo squat. Nicely done. Keep it going. Make sure those knees are still tracking over those toes. Same direction. Do a total of 12 to 15 squats. Good. All right. Next up is we're gonna do a push-up with an alternating toe tap, or plank toe tap, really. So you're gonna put the loop band anywhere between your elbow and your wrist. You put it up a little higher when you go down to the push-up. It assists a little bit, it kind of comes down to that, and then helps you with the push-up position. And then we're going to stay in our plank position and do a toe tap each direction. So you're gonna do push-up, tap, tap, push-up, jump in. If you'd like to, put your knees on the mat for the push-up, then come back up for that toe tap. Make sure that plank position is nice and straight as a board from head to heel. Keep it going. Twelve to 15 reps. Nicely done. All right, our last exercise is an alternating overhead pull down. All right, so we're gonna grab onto our band with both hands, just a nice firm grip around that band. One arm kind of straight up overhead. The other one is gonna pull that band down, really drive that elbow straight down, and then release it back up. And then we'll do the other side once we finish the first side. All right, so pull down, release. Put that band just a little bit out in front of your head so that the band has plenty of clearance. All right, and we're gonna switch sides. We're gonna do the same thing. Other arm up, the other one pulls down. All right, last one. Nicely done. Perfect. So I hope you really enjoyed using this band. You can always go through and do all of the exercises again. The nice thing about the bands is they're very portable, easily go into your purse or your travel bag, and you can do these workouts no matter where you're at. You don't need any other equipment, just a soft surface to work on, and you get a good full body workout with them. All right, let's stretch ourselves out. We're gonna do a nice little just side lateral lunge. Put that elbow onto that one leg. Reach up towards that ceiling. Just like really reach, get a nice stretch. All right, let's kind of twist our upper body. And lean flat back over that bent leg. Still reach with those fingertips towards that side wall. All right, let's do the other side. We're gonna reach up towards that ceiling. Reach. Flat back, turn your upper body over that leg. Again, reaching with those fingers towards that side wall. Really getting everything stretched and elongated back out. All right, let's go to the center. I want you just to put a nice little slight bend in those knees, hinge at the waist, and just hang over, even let your head hang. Just get a nice stretch in the back of those legs, inner thighs. All right, let's go back up to standing. Let's bring that elbow across. Grab onto it, bring it slightly across in front of you, get a nice stretch, keep that shoulder down. All right, elbow to the ceiling, hand behind your head. Nice stretch of that tricep and that shoulder. Okay, let's do the other arm, same thing. Bring it across in front, shoulder down. Just a nice little gentle pull. Okay, elbow up toward the ceiling, close to your head, hand behind your head. All right, let's go down on one knee, put the other leg out further in front. We're gonna push those hips forward, keeping them square. Get a nice stretch in those legs and hips. Take that arm up on the leg that's back and just lean ever so slightly that opposite direction. Okay, let's sit back on that heel, toe up, fold yourself over, reach for that toe. All right, let's do the other side. So same thing, leg out, push those hips forward. Arm up on that leg that's back, then just lean over slightly. Really gets this whole side stretched. All right, let's go back towards that heel with our rear end, toe up, reach for that toe, bend yourself over. Good, let's go back to standing. We're going to do some nice big shoulder rolls to the back. Bring them up towards your ears, back. Nice round motion. All right, let's switch directions. You're gonna go backwards and bring them forward. So remember to like, save, share, comment, subscribe, spread the word. We also have workouts on Instagram, so check those out as well. Let's do some nice big breaths up. And then, so dip down, inhale, exhale. Couple more. Last one. All right, nicely done. Again, keep these bands in mind when you're on the go, you're away from home, you don't have any other equipment. They are great. Take care. See you again soon.